All right, good morning, everybody. So, if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. Um, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hello, good morning, guys. This is Brandi Christopher Martin, 888 Tarot Teacher Reader. My name is Brandi Christopher Martin. If you're new, hi, guys. If you're returning, I'm glad to have all of you. I'm excited that you're back, guys. Take whatever's yours from this reading and leave the rest for someone else to cherish. Not everything is going to resonate with you guys, and it's okay. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It's greatly honored to the utmost highest. Thank you guys so much, and it does help out the channel. So I was going to show you guys something real quick. For, you guys who are, I'm sorry, there's somebody, or trash man outside or something, guys. What I was going to share with you guys this morning is something I've been meaning to tell you guys. So, I told you guys how you can tell by looking at the cards what season we're in. Now, hold on, guys. There's a lot more to it than just that, okay? So when we look at the Torah, right? Let me separate these real quick so you guys can get a deep understanding to what I'm about to tell you guys, okay? All right, so we have 4 sets of our cards here. This does not include the upper arcana, okay? These are just from the lower arcanas, okay? So when we take from the Torah, okay, I told you guys that these cards, each set has a different name, okay? A different name. And combined together, when you put these cards together, they denote the name of God, okay? So the name of God being the most powerful name of God being Yahweh, right? Which is YHWH. YHWH, that spells Yahweh, right? But if we just take these cards, we just have Y, okay? If we just take these, we have H, which we have also these emotions, right? Which we also have here. Let's see, we got fire, okay? We got our elements. So when we put these cards, let's explain it a little deeper. Let's say we go ahead and put these cards together like this, right? And make, here, we'll just do it. Make the whole deck, okay? Now this is the name of God. And it says combined together, when we put these together, they denoted the name of God, which means everything that's in these cards is God. Being, God is, let's explain this a little deeper now. Fire, desire, anger, passion. How is it anger? Because of the wrath of God, right? It's his anger. We have love, compassion, the emotions that come with love, right? Okay. Let's see here. We have air. Okay. We got water. We got our elements, which is fire, water, air, right? Let's see, what was I doing with this? Okay, and then we have earth, okay? So these are the 4 elements, right? Which are God. God is everything. God is air, water, fire, and earth. God created it all, right? God is everything. Now then again, these 4 decks here are 4 seasons. This being that this is fire, this is summer. Okay, we have water here. Okay, this being, this is water, this is fall. We have here the swords. This is winter. And this is spring. These are earth. So earth is spring, okay? So when you do your reading, and let's just say we're going to do it past, present, future, okay? So let's just look through here and we're going to pick out 3 cards, okay? How about we pick out the King of Wands, and let's pick out another one. And we got a King of Cups, okay? This would be summer, and this would be fall. So let's just say we go ahead and pull one more card. And let's just say, let's just say this is the one that comes out. The Queen of Wands, okay? So this is telling a story, okay? Basically. So let's just say we're going to do a reading for somebody, or we're going to do a live reading, okay? Now, I just randomly picked these cards though, guys, okay? Go ahead and read them. If you're a reader, read them. So anyway, we had 2 different seasons here. Well, we wanted to know exactly which season this reading's talking about. So it looks here, this being out of 3 cards, okay, to clarify exactly which season this reading is talking about, we have to have more than that, you know, we have to have one that outweighs the other, right? So more of one than the other. So this reading, let's just say this is the reading, this would be talking about the summer. So this could take place in the summer, or this could have already taken place. We know that right now it's not summer, but summer is coming up. But anyway, according to this reading, would have to do something with summer, which means this has either already happened or it's fixing to happen. So anyway, guys, just thought I would share this with you to try to explain this a little bit deeper for you guys. So these, okay, being, hold on a minute, let's put these back real quick so I can explain this to you guys, okay? All right, so let's get them out again. Okay, so here's our summer cards, okay, guys? Let's go ahead and separate these, okay? So these 4 decks being what seasons they are, which is winter, fall, summer, and spring, which we have here. Hold on, guys, just in case. Okay, so all right, so we have, let's see, yeah, we got fire, fall, winter, and spring. This seasons being God. God is these seasons, right? All right, guys, so I hope this helps you guys out. This is for people who's been discovering their path to and beginner in tarot reading or tarot readings. Some of you guys are on your own personal path to discovering how to read the cards, and you're learning about the cards. Some of you guys may already know all of that. I don't know. So anyway, I research everything, guys. So anyway, whenever I was doing my readings, you know, when I was telling you guys, hey, you know, we can tell by these cards, sorry guys, which season we're talking, that the reading is talking about if we look at the cards. Well, I already knew how to do that because, before I even took the beginner path towards this, I dived in depth to like every single thing. I wanted to know everything about this, right? So not only does this clarify the 4 elements, but the 4 seasons as well. And combined, this is the name of God, okay, which is Yahweh. This here being, well, without these, okay, because you got to have your 4 sets, okay. Let's see, let's get these out, guys. Okay, these here. These together like this denotes the name of God being Yahweh. All right, and this is like the completion of the deck. This completes the deck as a whole, okay, the whole set. So when you take these, let me show you guys again. I got to show you something else because I got to say it. All right, while it's on my mind. Okay, so you guys will know in depth, like everything you need to know, okay? According to what we're going over right now, anyway. So we have here, okay, we already know these are the 4 seasons. We know these are the 4 elements. Now, for those of you who are just starting out, this is to help all of you guys, okay? If you already know this, you don't have to watch this, but anyway, you can fast forward. So we have here the 4 seasons, the 4 elements, right? So we know that we've broke this down. Okay, so we're going to start here with fire, our fire sign, okay? Because this spelt out Yahweh. If we were to start, let's say here, okay, in order to spell his name, you have to have YHWH. Yeah, Yahweh. Let's see, am I saying this right? YHWH, yeah, Yahweh. So anyway, we have here, this is fire. So our fire signs being, this is also summer, okay, for our season. This would be Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, are wands. And some decks, these are called buttons. In some decks, this may be called sticks, or like the, what do you call that? Harry Potter magic wand or something. So yeah, wands, okay. And then we have here, this being our water, being fall, right, is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. These are all also emotions. So we have anger, fire, like fire being anger, the wrath of God, passion, desire. We have here love, kind of like my cup runneth over. That's saying my cup runneth over, which is in Psalms the 23rd of Psalms 23, right? My cup runneth over, which is the most greatest way to say I love you, right? It's the most, how would you say that? Highest way of saying I love you, right? And to really, really fully mean it, right? All right, so we have the swords here, which is our air signs, okay? So these are our water signs. These are our fire signs. These are our air signs, which a lot of you guys already know all this, all right? So this is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? So the meaning of me doing this is to help these people who are taking this leap towards tarot reading and they are new beginners, okay? So this is to benefit them. If you're already a tarot reader and you didn't know any of this, this is to better educate you, okay? To give you more education and more depth into the cards, okay? And then we have here spring. These are our earth signs, right? So with these cards, you get Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. These are the pentacles, okay, guys? So anyway, I hope this helps you guys to better understanding that. So anyway, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and post this video. And then I'm going to get, I'm going to go ahead and come on here again with a second reading. With a second video. Can't talk right, guys. So I'm going to come back on here. Today is Tuesday, March 19th. So I have to start, you know, every time I do a video, guys, I'm going to start telling you guys the time. And I have to do that because here lately when I go to post a video, it takes 2 to 3 freaking days before the thing uploads to my YouTube for you guys to see. I have no idea why it's doing this, but it is, and really nothing I can do about it. You know, it's just a glitch in the system or something. So not yesterday, this was like maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I was doing some channeling, and so what happened was my daughter was playing on her iPad, and I sat there, you know, out of nowhere, and I'm singing, a tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mom, and on the way I lost it, I lost it, I lost it. On the way I lost it. A little boy picked it up and put it in his pocket. So for some of you guys, I felt like maybe you guys are seeing maybe a lot of the color green or yellow. Some of you guys may have recently tried to write or text your mom and somehow you lost that message, or you were writing a letter to someone. Doesn't have to be your mom. For some of you, it probably something to do with whatever this was you were writing. It was a message, something you needed to take to your mom, and you lost it. I don't know who you guys are. You know who you are, and you know the story, okay, behind what that means to you, okay. For some of you, it could have been you were just trying to get a note to somebody, or a message, or a client, or something, and there was some type of message that was supposed to be sent and you lost it. So for some of you guys, it could have been not a message. It could have been that you just lost something and you were trying to find it, and someone picked it up and put it in their pocket. You never got to fulfill this message. Or some of you may have, some of you could have dropped something. Maybe somebody picked it up, and instead of putting it in their pocket, maybe they say, hey, you dropped this, or I don't know, guys, whatever it is. For some of you, it could have been something to do with last Easter. Some of you guys could have wrote up or tried to get a message out last Easter, because I'm thinking, you know, a green and yellow basket. That makes me think of Easter. So maybe this is significant for this last Easter. there was a message that was supposed to go out to either your mom, something you needed to write your mom, tell your mom, text your mom, email your mom. Somehow it got lost, okay? Maybe lost in the system, malfunction, I don't know, guys. Or maybe you had a messenger person take this letter to someone, maybe not technically your mom. Could have been like you needed to put a message out to somebody, and it got lost. I don't know. So there was something, and for a lot of you guys, it'll probably be significant for last Easter. Others of you, this could have been something recent, and only you guys will know what this means, okay? And something that maybe some of you guys are seeing green and yellow baskets. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys have been wearing green or yellow a lot more lately. Some of you guys, your favorite color may be green. Some of you, it may be yellow. Some of you, your two favorite colors may be green and yellow. Yeah, and something about, and it doesn't necessarily have to be your mom. It could be something about a little boy picked something up and, hey, and gave it to you, or you saw a boy pick something up and put it in his pocket. I don't know, guys. So anyway, that was just some stuff that came to mind. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything. I hope not. So I wrote down a whole lot of stuff, guys. I just want to make sure I say it all before I go ahead and post this video. I did write down, I believe, some other stuff I was channeling. Boy, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I wrote down the St. Michael prayer, which we've already went over that. Let me see, guys. That might have been all, guys. There was something else I was going to tell you guys. I might wait and actually put that in a different video. This is like how to, I don't know if some of you guys might be into it. I don't know, guys, but I figured out a way of bending the elements in order to work the elements. I don't know if anybody's into bending the elements. So I did a lot of freaking research, guys, and I can't believe I even found this system. So when we talk about like bending the elements, right, you have to think of the angels that control those when you think of the elements, right, you have to think of north, south, east, and west, correct? All right, and then you have an angel of heaven who controls each one of these north, south, east, and west, right? Which also is the four elements, right? You have water, fire, air, earth, right? So when you combined these, this is how you end up bending the elements, right? Now, in order to do so, we know that God is the elements, right? We know God is the seasons. So each and every single one of us has a zodiac sign, okay? So if you take me, I'm an air sign, okay? I'm a Libra. I'm balance. What Libra is going to do is balance all of this, right? So if you take me being an air sign, with, let's say, my mom, who's a Scorpio, she is a water sign, and put them together. If you have air and water, okay, that would be a Libra and a Scorpio, or it could be, let's just say, Gemini. Let's say Gemini and water. You put them together, okay? It's going to cause a hurricane. Okay, these two signs together can cause a hurricane, which Libra is going to be in the middle trying to balance it, okay, and stabilize it, right? So this is why certain zodiac signs clash, okay? It's because of their elements. When you take and you mix these two together and put them in a pot, right? You got a goddamn hurricane. All right, so if we were to take another Libra and have two Libras, and let's say right here in the middle, let's see if I can do this right, guys. Here we go. Here, this is our, let's just say this is our Scorpio, okay? This is Scorpio, and we have a Libra and a Libra. What this is going to do is these two Libras together is powerful enough to stabilize and balance this hurricane, okay? So instead of it being like this rocking the boat, it's like stabilized. That's enough power right there, boom, right? Because you have more of one than the other, okay? But then if you were to take all four of these like elements and mix them together, there's more power behind that. So you are all four together, which I don't know if I should even be telling you guys all of this. Please do not use this, you know, in a negative way. And you know, what I ask is the blood not be upon my hands, you know. I'm actually putting this message out there for those who are going to be sincere about this, and you can use it for scientifical, you know, advantage or experience, okay, or practice. But I wouldn't suggest using this to hurt or harm anyone, okay? Because remember now, when you hurt or harm anyone, that's putting a negative into the universe, which is only going to shift nothing but negative back to you, okay? So there's a little bit more to this, guys. But I mean, you can Google it. I have it written down here, but anyway, there is an angel that is over each one of these, and I do have that written down. And see, when you go to bend these elements, you call upon, let's say you want to bend the elements to cause a winter storm. In order to cause a winter storm, you would have to have a winter sign, right? And another sign, a different sign, in order to cause this storm, okay? We know that with fire, okay, if you want to like bend that, you could have more than one fire sign, which would just be like fire starter. Or if you wanted winter, you would have to have a lot of the same people of the same sign, or even with fire, okay? Or you wanted, let's say you wanted it to rain. Rain is water, so you would need, this is what, let me help you guys. It's kind of complicated to explain this, but let me help you out a little bit more. I don't know that I should be telling some of you guys this. Just please, 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 like I said, use this correctly and responsibly. Okay, so when, let's say you wanted to start a fire and you want to bend the elements to start a fire. When you do this, guys, start off slow, okay? Start slow, okay? But I'm not telling you guys to go out and start a freaking fire, okay? Just so you know. My gosh, Lord, help me, Jesus. All right, so in order to bend this, okay, let's say we're going to cause a rain. I don't even want to speak of the fire, guys, man. All right, so we have water, right? Because I know some people will hear a certain message and they're just going to act on it, you know. And boy, please, guys, start slow. Okay, so in order to do this, let's say you're going to do water sign, okay? You have to know, now for each sign, you have north, south, east, and west, right? So with north, south, east, and west, those are directions. You have to be facing in that direction, okay? So water would be facing towards whatever angel and whatever direction that is. You got to call on that angel. Not only that, you have to have, let's say you want it to rain. You would have to combine Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer all together would cause it. Could you guys coming together now, praying to that angel, calling on that angel for rain, and it would rain, okay? Also, let's say you wanted it to snow, okay? You would have to have Libra. You would have to have someone who's a Libra by birth, okay? This ain't no cusp, okay? Get that out of your head. You can't use the cusp. You have to have someone, a born Libra, okay? Someone who was born a Libra at birth, according to what day and month they were born, will determine if they are a Libra or not. Okay, so you would have to have a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius. That would cause winter. That would cause it to snow, whatever it, let's just say you wanted a blizzard, okay? So you would have to have, let's see, you want a blizzard. A blizzard would mean you have to have winter signs being Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and now, remember now, we want a blizzard. That's mixed with rain. That's mixed with water. So we would need Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer coming together. Right? Would cause a blizzard. You would have to pray. The Libras is Libra. Okay, Libras. The air signs, okay, would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. They have to face that direction, okay, for winter. And those three would have to pray to that angel and call on winter. And at the same time, okay, you would have to have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer facing their direction, calling on water and praying to that angel for water. And all 6 of these signs combined, calling out to those 2 angels that control that, will bring on a blizzard. Just telling us how you bend these elements. I don't know if any of you guys ever thought about that. I had a nephew who was wanting to do this. Hopefully he don't see this video. He's older though, okay, guys. So, you know, he is, you know, I think he's actually over the age of 18, but let's just hope and pray he uses it responsibly. I believe he would use it responsibly though. All right, and not get too carried away with it, you know. Let's see here, guys, if I'm missing anything. Anyway, there is a little bit more to it than that. A little more in depth, right? So hold on, guys. Let me find my page real quick so I can better help you guys. Let's see here. I was like, well, I need to go on and I need to make a video about this. Okay. Where is it at? Give me a minute, guys. I apologize. I've been doing a lot of stuff. It's hurting my brain, but you know, let's see what, okay, it must be back here. Why do I have a lot, guys? All right. So I was like, you know, I kept thinking about it, and one day I just woke up and said, you know what? I bet if I studied hard enough, I could figure out how to bend these elements. I just hope nothing negative comes. Oh, Lord help us. All right, so I won't even say that. All right, here we go. All right, so you have earth, fire dwelling within the earth, okay? Also with 1 foot on the land, okay? So remember, God had 1 foot on the land, right? Let's see. Let's see here if I got, where the heck did I write this, man? Okay, this is about, what the heck? How, let's see, saw how the angel, mixture of what? Oh no, what? Oh, elixir of life. What the heck am I writing down, guys? All right, so I did write down in depth a little bit more about the temperance, cycle of the seasons, offspring or fruit. So that was significant. So this is what I have written down. If you're doing a reading, and we're going to get off of this, but we'll come back onto it, okay, guys? Bending the elements. You guys are probably excited about that, right? All right, so this temperance card, let's just get off of that for a minute. Whew, so we can get some fresh air, okay? So a little bit about this temperance card, okay? This is kind of like the cycles of the seasons, right? Something about Levi and how he saw the angel being temperance, right? Which is also offspring or fruit, right? So you have the ability, so if this card shows up, it could mean any one of these things, right? Sometimes. So depending who you are in your situation, you'll know what it means to, and how it's meant to be applied to you and your situation. That's the correct way to say it. All right, so when it comes out, this is what it could mean for you, or it could be something else in this passage, okay, that I have written down. So it's, you have the ability to create your own destiny. 2 water pitchers, unable to make your mind up about something. So it could be somebody could be getting the temperance card, and for them it means that they have the ability to create their own destiny. That would be their message. But for somebody else, it could be 2 water pitchers, meaning, you know, for them it could be that they're unable to make their mind up, and for somebody else it could mean both, okay? Also, it could also mean any of the rest of the stuff I got written down. I'm fixing to tell you guys. So standing in your own power, someone who has been, and some of you guys, when it comes out, it could mean all of this, okay? It could also mean that you have a guardian angel or someone who's passed away who is protecting you or letting you know that they're still there. There's several different things that this temperance card can mean, okay? Standing in your own power, someone who has been through the dark, okay, and has defeated the devil, or is in a spiritual battle, warfare, or battling a spiritual warfare. Since temperance is between the death and devil card, I have to say that again. Let's see. Since temperance is between death and the devil card. One who stays calm while others around you are freaking out about something. One who is highly intuitive. That's what this means when this card comes out. It means someone who is highly intuitive. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. So I shuffled my tarot cards one day. I went in there with the whole darn deck. After I'd shuffled them. And I even divided the deck, knocked on it, everything, right? Cleansed the cards, everything, right? Cleansed my hands, said my prayer. And I tell my dad, hey, you know, I'm asking him, hey, pick one of these cards. Of all the cards, he ends up picking the darn temperance. I'm like, oh my God, right? My mom's always been the intuitive one. My dad picked the darn temperance card. I'm like, man, it would have to be you to pick. Out of all these cards, you end up with the temperance card, the angel card, right? So this is one who is highly intuitive. Your third eye is opened. It's not closed, it's open. Like a know-all and seeing all that God allows us to see. Okay? And again, you know, this temperance card is between, you know, death and the devil. Wow. Okay, so another thing it could also mean is you had a period of imbalance, yet now you're in good health, okay? There was a time you were unbalanced, right? And now you're in good health, okay? It could mean balancing body and soul, working on or intellect and emotion. This could also mean trying to balance life with not making any mistakes over, let's see, what else do I have? Someone who remains calm and centered while everyone around them is frantic, freaking out, stressed. Someone balanced, sensible diet. Maybe they got a sensible diet, regular routines, and minimum emotional drama. Going back and forth. This could be going back and forth in their mind, going back and forth on making a decision. It's kind of like the Two of Pentacles, right? Juggling something, you know, and you're juggling everything in your mind. Well, also this is also what the temperance means, okay? So it's like going back and forth on something, okay? And it's like it's hard for you, or, you know, kind of unable for you to make your mind up at this time. So going back and forth on making up your mind, unable to make up your mind, an inner focused individual, a path between fire and ice, touching all elements. So this temperance, right, touches all elements. Wow. In their power. One who don't need energy that is tempered or watered down, or let's see, nor overwhelmed or knocked off balance by the power of these elements. Hear this again, elements, right? We're still talking about elements. So standing in their own power, using the power consciously and just the right amount to create their own destiny. Your own strength, someone happy. This could be, you know, someone who's happy. So sociable and mental, sharp. Okay, this is someone who is mentally sharp. When this card comes out, it means this person is mentally sharp, and they have this higher intuition. Okay, we read about that. Let's see, where is it? Where is this? Yeah, one who is highly intuitive and mentally sharp. Okay, remember that, guys. But when the wine, remember Jesus turned water to wine. Well, this here, when we have temperance, is also talking about wine. So it says, but when the wine is too strong, people get into fights. Okay. And do stupid things. Could also mean boring, mediocrity. Am I saying that right? Mediocrity. Okay, I'm just going to spell it in case I'm saying it wrong, because it's making me feel like maybe I'm saying it wrong, maybe I'm saying it right. I don't know, guys. Boring, mediocrity or something. Yeah, mediocrity. I think that's how it's pronounced. But anyway, it's MEDIOCRITY. Yeah, that would be critty. Mediocrity. Okay, with regular habits, never having much fun, stay centered and aware as you walk the middle path, allows you to choose your reactions to events. There's a lot about this temperance, guys. Okay, just bear with me, guys. Those of you who would like to know more, I also have the elements here that I'm fixing to go over with, so I didn't forget, guys. So as you walk the middle path, allows you to choose your reactions to events, having emotional meltdowns. When you get overwhelmed, you lose control over your future. With temperance, let's see, what is this? What freaking word did I write down? I can't even read my own handwriting now. With temperance, something volate. What the hell did I write? Something reality. I don't know if that's a Z or a C. Something V. Okay, I don't know where that first letter is. I can't tell if it's a C or a Z. Hell, guys, I'm so sorry. I wrote a word, zovolate or covolate. I don't know. Reality with clarity, and make choices that support your long-range goals rather than sabotaging them with impetuous acts. Now it's talking about 7 wands. 7 wands, mismatched shoes. Your life is not inclined unconsciously. You can't make your mind up. So this is the 7 of Wands. This breaks down the 7 of Wands in case some of you guys wanted to know a little more about 7 of Wands and temperance. It's right here, guys. 7 of Wands. Now, this could also mean the ancestors are protecting you, people who's passed on. This could mean that you are guarded or got your guard up, depending who the reading's for. Everybody's reading's going to be different, okay? Could be that you've blocked someone out of your life, or you've blocked a lot of people. Could be that you're a parent or you're a sibling, someone who is a protector, and you're protecting all of these people you care about. Could be you are, like, let's say you're at work or something and you've already completed several job tasks, but you're still working on completing this one, okay? Could be you've overcome a lot in the work field, okay? 7 of Wands, let's see, mismatched shoes could mean you're unorganized. Your life's not inclined unconsciously. You can't make your mind up. Rushing through life. You're just rushing through life. You're in a hurry that you miss, you're so much in a hurry that you miss small or large details of your life. Yeah, kind of like certain memories or phases of your life. You could have missed that or those. Not taking time to smell the roses, basically. Like, I've sat and talked with people before, and I was like, we as human beings need to enjoy these small details and small moments of our life. Instead of rushing through life, it's kind of like, some of us, okay, have been through a lot, okay? If you don't take time and enjoy your parents while you have them, I don't care how old you are. You could be 30, you could be 20, you could be 10. Tomorrow's not promised. If you don't take that time to enjoy your loved ones, whoever they are. You guys could be battling each other right now. You guys could be arguing. But one day, they're not going to be here. Okay? We are not all promised to live forever. We do in the everlasting life when this body dies away, and it will, because, all because, in the beginning, okay, when life was created, well, Eve, the mother of all living, chose to do the unthinkable. And now, since she did this and she partook in this negative action and had Adam to do so, it's caused every single one of us life, human beings, to die now. Before that had happened, they were going to live forever. We would have all been spoken here, but instead they did an act, an ungodly, an unclean act, that now all life dies. We all die now. We don't live forever. And they, by doing this, there's wars, there's chaos, there's drama, there's destruction. But before that had taken place, that act, life was perfect. The world was perfect. They would have lived forever and not had to ever see death. Well, God told them, well, now that you've partook in this sin, and you've done what I've not asked you to do, what I told you not to do, you disobeyed, well, now your punishment is you will live and die. When before, we would have all lived forever. We'd have been spoken into existence. We wouldn't have been born in a sexual act. This sexual act, whether you guys believe this or not, or know this or not, comes from Satan. God doesn't do an unclean act of sexual acts. This comes from the devil himself, who tempted Eve, and she fell. She also showed her husband Adam how to do this act. He was a babe. How did he know to do that? Somebody taught him. How did Eve know how to show her husband how to do it? Someone had to enlighten her with a negative enlightenment. Okay, there are positive and negative enlightenments. In case you guys didn't know, you know now. But anyway, I'm going to get off that. I'm just going to finish reading this Seven of Wands. All right, guys? So anyway, like I was telling you guys, if you don't take the time to enjoy life and every single loved one you have, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be alone. Okay? And that's a scary thought, guys, to be alone and no loved one around you. Could you imagine, dying and no one showing up to your funeral? That would be horrible. It's like Jesus said, love your enemies as yourself. Sometimes our family members is our enemies, okay? Or that's the way we perceive it because of these terrible things they've done. Some people maybe, it could be their mother is negative. But remember, your mother carried you for 9 whole months. Okay, she went through a lot to bear this child. Some mothers have faced death trying to bear their child and almost died. Some mothers ended up dying on the table, but they were brought back. Your mother went through a lot to give birth to you, to carry you. And the way some people treat their mothers is terrible, man. It's sad. It's emotional to think on that of how, I just saw 5555, how terrible certain individuals could be to the one that gave birth to them. A lot of mothers have done a lot of bad things. Some mothers have killed their kids, okay? I'm not going that dramatic, guys, okay? We pray for our enemies, right? Depending what this situation is, okay? If you and your mom just got in an argument, drop that damn pride and talk to your mother before she dies. Okay, guys, I don't know who needs to hear this. Or let's say you and your dad are arguing, okay, and you guys just had an argument. I've seen, I don't know how many families divide, and the division between certain families. And when it comes down to it, you ask them why. A lot of them were like, well, we were arguing over this transmission, or we were arguing over these shoes. Is that really a reason to never talk to that family member again? We don't all live forever. And one day, they're not going to be here. They're going to be gone. And you're going to want to see them. You're going to want to talk to them. You're going to want to pick up the phone and call them. And they won't be on the other side of that phone to talk to you. You'll want to email them. You'll want to go by the house. And it will be an empty house. They won't be there, okay? For some of you guys, it'd been so long, and your loved ones are already gone, and the only way these people or individuals can talk to their loved ones, they have to go to the gravesite or talk to their ashes. And that's the only way you have, and all you have, to communicate with that loved one. A lot of people really don't think on the depthness of that and of life until it's too late, okay? But when you've had someone that you were with all of these years or growing up, and then they're gone, you really think hard on that. Because one day, it'll be too late. Me and my husband, we got married and everything, and we were living up in Grand Junction, Colorado. Well, he had wanted, up and let's just move to Washington. He died in Washington. Okay, I spent all these years, with him. Never really left his side other than, he had to go to work or whatever we had to get done, we got done, And me and him together were on the same page about life. We always, tried to seize the moment. We had every day where we had sentimental conversations about life, love, taking the time, and I got to talking to him because he asked me one time about life. He just wanted to know, right? He just wanted to hear my intelligence is what he wanted to hear, guys. But we are all intelligent in our own way, okay? And that's what I was telling him. I was like, every single one of us as human beings are intelligent. But we're intelligent in our own unique way, okay? If that makes sense, guys. So I was telling this to him, and I said, if you step back and you think, I said, think about how many times, just think of one person that you've argued with. And think about, like, from the first moment you met this person, okay? And this is someone you argue with, right? And you sit back and you think every single time you guys have argued. Now write that down on a piece of paper. How many arguments you had, okay? Now add up all those hours from the beginning to the end of the argument, right? Then add up the minutes, add the seconds. These all count for something, right? Add how many days, how many weeks, how many months of this took place, how long this has been going on. I said, now, step back, get another paper, right? And I want you to write down how many days, how many hours, seconds, and same as before, only the time that you didn't fight. Now, think about this. That person's dead now. Let's just say that person is gone. They're dead now. Look at all of those times and years and days and months that you spent arguing with that certain individual, and now they're gone. You can't talk to them. You can't tell them you love them. They're gone. I said, so was all of that time spent arguing, fighting, really worth it in the end when the person's dead and gone now? How much of that time what would you give to go back to that time, to get that time back? And I was like, just think of someone that you really, truly love, right? Think of that individual. And then break it down. And was it really worth all of that time, knowing now that they're gone? And all of that time that you spent arguing and fighting, think about this. You could have spent that time loving that person, putting love into the earth, love into this individual, and being happy, living your life, living a positive life. And that way, when the person is gone, you feel at peace about that, instead of lost or broken or damaged, or whatever word you want to put there. Okay, guys? All right, so, all right. So this Seven of Wands could also mean your life is out of order. Death card. Okay, we're going to break down the Death card a little bit. Ship headed to a waterfall. Let's see. Something in life is making you feel like you're drowning. Someone could have or about to, this could mean that someone could have drowned or is about to drown. This could mean recently, past, present, or future. This could mean drowning in emotions, if not dead. This could mean the person's dead, okay? Or spiritual death. This could also mean spiritual awakening. All right, let's see. Also look for, what the heck? Hyphenate's head. Okay, so we have here the hyphenate's head. This is 14, which is 4, 1 is 5. So when we have 14, this is the temperance card. 14. Let me show you guys how, so I can explain it better, okay? So you guys don't get confused and think, what the hell is she talking about? So we have the hyphenate right here, right? Okay. Let's grab our little temperance card. Okay, here's our temperance. Okay, just to explain this to you guys, okay? So temperance is the 14th card of the major arcana. With 14, you have a 4 and a 1, okay? 4 and 1 is 5. This makes up the hyphenate card, if that makes sense, guys. So there is a connection to those two cards, which is balancing your marriage, right? Okay, let's see. Also looks or like, oh yeah, so above the hyphenate's head, guys, well, it's not going to be on this card, guys, okay? I'm just going to, let me find my deck of cards. It would be on this deck here. I don't know if some of you guys have this deck. A lot of you guys probably do or have seen it. Let me show you this, because this is the deck it's talking about. It's not talking about one of these newer decks, okay? Let's see. What the hell did I do here, guys? Okay, I don't know what the hell I did. Okay, well, look here, guys. These are like, I forgot to put these in order. Are you freaking kidding me? This is something I never forget, guys. Just shows I'm human. All right, let's find this hyphenate card, guys. Give me a minute. I thought these were in order. Okay, we'll need that card. Let me show you guys something real quick. I don't know if you guys knew this. Here, we got the hyphenate. Okay, so above this hyphenate's head, it looks like a W. So pay close attention, guys. Like a W or an M, right? See, I don't know if you guys can see this right above his head. Let's see, right here. See that W? But if we turn it this way, it's an M, correct? So when it's like this in the upright, we have the World card. This is World. But when we turn it this way, it's materialistic. Okay, guys. So that's what that is equal to. I don't know if you guys knew that. Well, you know now. All right, so all right, so let's see. Okay, back to this death card, okay? Could mean drowning in emotions, if not dead, or spiritual death and spiritual awakening. Now, about this hyphenate. The hyphenate's keys, let's get out our hyphenate. So just so you guys can see the darn card, okay, guys? Let's see. Maybe that'll help a little bit. That's my boy's phone, guys. All right, so we have here a hyphenate's keys open the pillars to the, Lord, forgive me. Hyphenate's keys open the pillars. Shit. Sorry, guys. Let me show you something real quick. And my potty mouth. That's what my husband used to say to me. Potty mouth. He said I had the mouth of a sailor, which I've been trying, guys, honestly. been pretty good about not saying something. So usually I come on here, I usually don't say those curse words. But what am I looking for? High Priestess. My brain's flip-flopping on me. All right, let's find our High Priestess just so you guys will get the bigger picture. I'm going to seriously have to put these cards in order. It's not going to leave my brain until I do. Right here. Here we got the pillars, right? All right. So do you see these keys right here? Okay, yeah, you do. All right. Let's see. Let's move this over a little bit. Okay, there we go. I mean, being a Libra, I like everything balanced, and my OCD just doesn't sit right sometimes because it goes nuts. All right, so the hyphenate keys, okay, open the pillars to the High Priestess card, okay? How do these keys open these two pillars? You have a B and you have a J here. One of these keys, okay, it is the tip of it. When the key goes into this B, it's shaped like a B, okay? I don't know if you guys see that. One of them is the J, okay? So you have to look really close, guys. But one of them opens the B, the other one opens the J to the pillars. So these keys go into these pillars. These pillars here being Solomon's temple. So I don't know if you guys knew this. So the lion usually represents the lion of the tribe of Judah. You also have the black and the white, right, which is the yin and your yang, the twin flames also, which is the positive, the negative, which is the light, I don't know if I'm, okay, positive, negative. Then you also have your, the darkness, right? The dark and the light, which God created the darkness and the light. And the light could shine in the dark, right? Or, all right, so, unlocking. So when you take these keys, right? If you get a reading done and these two cards come out, this is very powerful, guys. I don't know if you guys knew this. So when you get a reading and these two cards come out, this means that you have the keys to, it means you are in control of your destiny. It means you have the keys to unlocking your spiritual abilities, okay? With these keys, because this card came out with this card together, that is very extremely powerful in a reading because it means you have the keys to unlock the pillars to your own, not just mental power, but the power of your intuition, your own psychic abilities, okay? Means you have the keys to unlock your psychic abilities. Okay, so just be aware of that. When those cards show up, you'll know what that means. It means you have the keys and the power within you, your own self, to unlock your own spiritual power, your own intuition and psychic abilities. You have it. Means you are one powerful human being. You are highly intellectual. You're very, very intelligent. Means you would be born with a lot of gifts, psychic gifts, psychic abilities. The two crosses on the hyphenate's shoes. Okay, so let's look at his shoes, guys. There's two crosses on the hyphenate shoes. Let me look up close to this so I can get a bigger picture. Okay, one of these crosses looks like it's sideways. So it kind of looks like the cross is like this. So you have it this way. So it's like this. Let me see. And crossed like this. The other one is in the upright. Okay, so it's not upside down. Woo! That just flew right out of my hand like something just took it right out of my hand. Devil don't want me to tell you guys. Don't want you guys to have your power, but it's too late, okay? You're about to know. All right, so the 2 crosses on the hyphenate shoes. Boy, did I write down a lot. Oh, let's see. Okay, I guess I was just letting you guys know about the 2 crosses on the hyphenate shoes. On the pillars is the B and J. Okay, let me set this here. So let's look at this card. So on the pillars is B and J, which is balance and justice. See that? Balance, which is Libra, is the scales of balance, right? And justice. The justice card is also the Libra card. So when this card comes out, it could be speaking of a Libra. Just so you guys know, because we have balance, which is Libra, the scales. We also have justice, which is also Libra. So when this card comes out, it could mean a Libra is involved. It could be talking. It could mean that you yourself are a Libra, or the person you're getting the reading on could be Libra. Also meaning unlocking these keys right here, okay, that the hyphenate holds at his feet. Unlock the B and the J, which is balance and justice of your life. So if you get these 2 cards come out, this also means you're not only unlocking your spiritual abilities, but you're also unlocking balance and justice in your life. Isn't that interesting, guys? Wow. I'm just blown away right now, really. This is also the pillars of Boaz and Jachin. Okay, or Jachin, J-A-C-H-I-N, which is chin. So Jachin, something like that, guys. Okay, which are copper, brass, or bronze. This is speaking of the keys now. The keys could be either copper, brass, or bronze. Oh, no, I did say that wrong, guys. I am so sorry. I apologize. So the pillars which stood on the porch of Solomon's temple. So these pillars, okay, are the pillars which stood on the porch of Solomon's temple. And these pillars here were either copper, brass, or bronze. Now, we have some pillars here, which is also Solomon's temple. Like I told you guys, right? These could either be also copper, brass, or bronze, because we have 2 pillars here, okay? Also, seen on the hyphenate card and the high priestess card, which I just said that. Where did I leave off? And high priestess. There we go. So we have, this is, I don't know, did I just say that? Yeah, Boaz and Jachin are the 2 pillars. Yeah, we have Boaz, Jachin. This is the name of these 2 pillars here. This one, meaning Boaz. This one is Jachin. All right, if you've read the Bible, you know what this means then, all right? If not, you can go back, you can Google it if you have to find your answers, all right? Nobody's going to be condemned. Go ahead and research it if you have to. Boy, man, my head's going pressure, because of all of this knowledge, right? Woo! All right, so this is a lot to take in, guys, okay? So just breathe. If you need to pause the video and pause certain, go ahead and pause and come back. Whatever, guys, you feel comfortable with, because this is a lot to take in you know, one video. All right, so we also have the judgment card. let's pull out this judgment card. Which judgment was on the face of the world, right? Judgment was on the world. All right. Let's find judgment. There's our judgment. Excuse me, guys. All right. Judgment card equals. Why did I put equals? Oh, well. Anyway, that's what I put, guys. Hell if I know why. Maybe that's what it said. I don't know. So we have here judgment equals angel blowing his horn. One of the four, which is one of these four-cornered angels, okay? Which is north, south, east, or west angel. Represents, yeah. So it's what this is saying is judgment card. You notice on this, that's what it was. That's what I meant to say. So it's not equals. I know what I meant to say. I just didn't write it. What the hell? I don't know why I put equals. Okay, so the judgment card, what you notice on this card is the angel is blowing his horn. This angel being one of the four-cornered angels, which the Bible talks about. This is also about, like I told you guys, this connects to bending the elements, okay? So, right? If you've been looking this up, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are into that, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so you'll be able to piece it together. All right, blowing his horn, he's one of these four-cornered angels, which represents either north, south, east, or west. Okay, because if you read in the Bible where it said that there is the four-cornered angels of the earth, okay, which are north, south, east, and west. I also have those written down too. So, okay, we have angel of the south. God, I don't know if I should tell you guys this. Whoa, Lord Jesus, help me. Okay, this explains the bending of the elements. So there's a reason why I had to go through all of these cards. These cards are very important to bending the elements, guys. All right, so angel of the south is equal to angel of fire, which equals the angel. So the angel of the south being our angel of fire is Uriel, Uriel, light of God, or fire of God. Oh, maybe something's telling me not to say something. I don't know. My throat's feeling scratchy, like, I don't know, guys. Shit. All right. My chest is hurting. Guys, please, please, I'm begging you guys. Okay, use your caution when doing this, okay? All right, so we have element of fire, Archangel Michael, angel of, what is this? Thunder? Is this thunder? Why'd I put a G? I don't know. Thunder, something, and earthquake. Drove, so being angel Michael, drove Adam and Eve from the garden. He holds the fiery sword, the destroyer of hosts, the figure who enlightens someone or someone about to be enlightened by him, right? Uriel is guardian over the south. Yeah, guardian over the south, which I just said that, guys. So we have here stages of life. Human races are BRYW. We have, oh shit, man, I really have it all written down. So there's a little bit more to this bending of the elements. And going by where you live, okay, would be, because like, let's say that we live in North America, okay, then it would change. Some of this would change, okay, because it's going to be different than the people that live in South America, all right? So we know the center of the earth is the spirit space. You have spirit space, right? So then we have north, which is white, which also, it's the color white, right? Everything white being, right? We have home, air. It also represents air, rebirth. Air, again, now being winter. Remember that. So rebirth, this is for fertility, security, okay? And then we also have here east. East is black, birth. This is earth, okay? This would be earth. Let's see, youth, direction, speed, water is east. Michael is the angel of east. Let's see. Raphael is west. Uriel is south. Gabriel is north. Yeah, I have this all written down, guys. So Gabriel is north. Uriel south, which is fire. Michael is east. East being spring. No, because that's water. That's water. That would be fall. Okay. All right, so we have fall and summer. Raphael is west, okay, west, and we have north. North we know is winter, so we have winter for north. We have fire for south. East is spring, which is earth, and then we have west, which is, let's see, fire is summer, guys, summer. Fire. So we have fire. North is air, which is winter. East is okay. Spring. East is spring. Yeah. And then we have west. Which one am I missing, guys? We have fall, which is water. Fall is water. What am I missing, guys? Water. East is earth. Yeah, east is earth. Okay, I got it, guys. Figured it out. West, okay, being water. This is our cups. So Raphael is west. That's the angel Raphael, which is west, is our cups, which is fall. So remember that. Then we have Michael, the angel of east, which is earth, which is spring. Okay. We have Gabriel, which is north, which is our air signs, which is also winter. Uriel is south, is fire, is summer. Okay, so you got to have your seasons. Okay, you got to know the seasons with these to bend all of this. All right, so we have west being yellow, death, adult or elder. This is more of a mental, kind of like mental air, okay? But also being, let's see, what does this say? Oh, Raphael, angel Raphael. We have east. Okay, we have, let's see, where's this? South. South is energy, passion, and creativity. The East is for communication, new beginnings, and new growth. Remember this. So whatever you're asking for. So when you go to bend the elements, okay, you could either call on communication, new beginnings, growth, and pray to the angel for that. Or let's say you wanted to do like passion or creativity, okay. And we also have here the East. Now, then again, you could also call on winter, you know, like snow. You could call on rain, depending, okay? But you also have to have not only your seasons, your elements, you also have to have your zodiac signs, okay? And if you know your seasons, which we just went over that, if you know the seasons, you'll know exactly which signs you need. And let's say you're going to do spring or whichever, you're going to have all of those, okay? Because God is complete, right? God is completion. And without having all of them, it's not going to happen as fast. All right, so we have East. So in order to get this and bend them correctly, you have to have all of those, okay? So just so you know, okay? So we have East, which is air. Let's see. Why did I say East is air? I don't know, guys. Let's see. Maybe it was on something else. I don't know. East is blue. I don't know. Blue. East, air, blue. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, because East is for youth. East is also black. I guess you could use blue. And maybe when you go to do that, you'll need an air sign with you. Maybe that's why I wrote it that way. Okay, so south and water is yellow. Oh, there we go. West. Okay, I get it, guys. So depending on what part of the continent you are, right, would determine, like I told you, would determine whether it's east or west, or, okay, so going by where you are located on planet Earth, right, would determine what this is, okay? So in the middle, when you do this and you're speaking to the angels, you'll need a center. The center is spirit space, okay? I know some people do, like, you know, back in the Bible days, they did offerings. So you could offer something as a gift to the spirit to say thank you. They did like sacrifices. I don't suggest you use a sacrifice. Please don't use a sacrifice on a negative platform. To give something to the spirit, okay, would be like a certain type of food. You could put a rose in the center, also like a glass of water, or fruit or vegetables. I don't suggest putting meat in the center, just because, you know, when Jesus did his fasting, okay, for 40 days and 40 nights, 40 days and 40 nights, right? He only ate certain things, okay? He didn't eat a lot of bread. I do know Jews, they eat a lot of unleavened bread. Now you could offer a piece of unleavened bread and water. That would be like perfection. Jesus did eat fish. I don't suggest putting fish in the center because, you know, it's still a meat. So when he did his 40 days, 40 nights, you know, he only ate certain things, okay? And what I would suggest, okay, if you're going to do this, you could do like a piece of unleavened bread if you wanted to, with a small glass of water. Don't have to be a lot. just to offer that to the Spirit. Or a vegetable. You could offer a vegetable of some sort. Now, then again, since you're offering that to the Spirit, you can't just pour that water down the sink when you're done with it. No, 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 no. Take that water and put it in your rose garden or some kind of garden, something that has life. Give it back to the earth, okay? So that, you know, that blessing will come back to you. If you have fruit, bury it in the ground. To give it back to the earth, giving back to the universe, right? Of you know, the spirit realm helping you, and the universe is also coming together to work and help you too. So give back to the earth, give back to the spirit. And a way that you can do that is by burying the fruit or vegetable. Some of you guys will be burying it and then it'll be growing. Guys, I'm just saying. And the water. Anyway, so that's something you could do. We have north here. So like I was telling you guys, depending where you are, it'll either be the first one I had listed or it's going to be one of these, okay? But either way, guys, you get the picture. We have north, which is red, which could also be red. So see, on one continent, north is going to be red. Well, and someone else being on a different part of our continent would be north being white, being air, right? All right, so this says here on this one, north is red, which is sexuality, passion, birth, transformation, change, intensity, fairy realm, the fairy realm, and imagination. South and east is time and fertility also. So I guess I forgot to put that on one of those, but we have it here. East, earth, home, security, and fertility. Fire is south, energy, passion, creativity. North, air, communication, new beginnings, and new growth. West is water, which is freedom, American, frontier, and manifest destiny, wisdom, and knowledge. And I just gave you guys all of that knowledge. Some of you guys could be seeing the colors pink, black, white, and whenever I say this, it's like you're seeing the pink and the black together, okay? It'll be something that has pink and black on it, but you're seeing a lot of those colors together on certain objects or things or something, white and black. And some of you, it may be red and black. Some of you guys may be all, but anyway. That was something else I was seeing before, and I happen to be seeing it again. Some of you guys, these years may be significant for you. You will know who you are and why. You'll know what these years mean for you. We have 1957, 2020. Some of you guys may be having visions into the future, like 3 years into the future. You may have seen something or had a dream of that year, and that year being 2027. That's 3 years into time. All right. I don't know if I went over this, but I'm going to go over it today. So we did the keywords of the zodiac. Now we're going to go over the qualities of the zodiac signs. We have Aries, and the qualities of Aries is the warrior, initiator, and confrontive. So if you're Aries, you know exactly. That's spot on to you. Taurus is practical, slow and steady, musical. Gemini is communicator, curious, and speedy, intelligent, or intelligence. Cancer is healer, homemaker, and emotional. Leo is creator of all the attention, dramatic, and happy. We have Virgo is perfectionist, serving, analytical. Libra being peacemaker, relationships, and artistic. Scorpio is intense, investigator, sexual. Lord help us. We have Sagittarius, pro students, endless, optimist, freedom seeker. Capricorn is ambitious, leaders, conservative. Aquarius is a humanitarian, revolutionary, and eccentric. We have Pisces, mystic, dreamer, poet, and idealistic. All right. Also, in case you guys didn't know, this thing we call the evil eye is also known as Nazar. Nazar is known as Nazar. Let's see, guys, if I think that's it, guys. Yeah, that's it, guys. So, anyway, when you say the prayer to, let's say, Uriel or Michael the angel, you would say their prayer. I haven't had a chance yet to write down Uriel's prayer or Raphael's, or anyway, I will, guys. But you guys can go ahead. If you're curious about bending the elements, you can go and look up that prayer online for that angel of that direction. Just make sure you're using your intelligence wisely and going by what planet of the continent that you're on, okay? Depending where you are would determine the north, south, east, or the west, okay? So if you go and find out exactly where you are located, north, south, east, or west, the directions and everything, you can come back to this video and you'll know exactly which one it means for the direction you're going to be facing and what all you need. So this is very helpful to those who really want more knowledge into this and understanding. So this is it, guys. So I wanted to put this out here for you guys. So anyway, I hope this helps. I love having every single one of you here. I hope you really like this video. So if you do, you know, you can go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and become part of our family, guys, because that's what we are. We're a spiritual family under God, right? So go ahead and subscribe and be part of this family and getting knowledge out here into the world and learning all of this knowledge, right, that I am awakened to, and I keep getting awakened to more and more knowledge, guys. It keeps coming to me, but I keep praying for it and it keeps coming, and I just thank God every day that, you know, he awakens me to other things that I didn't know before and know now. So anyway, I love you guys. I send you out with love and light. I ask that you all be blessed and covered by the blood of the Lord Jesus Christ, you and your loved ones covered by the blood of the Lord Jesus Christ as a shield of protection. And I also speak success, prosperity, and wealth into your life, and may all doors to success and glory, honor, power, and wealth, prosperity, and success, may all those doors open up in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And until the next one, I love you guys. Bye.